Hello dear students, this is Samreen here and I am here with the video of English first. Today I am going to start lesson number 23, that is direct and indirect speech. So be very careful and listen carefully what I am going to teach you. Okay, and after that we will be following the exercises of this chapter. Okay, so let's start. Open page number 97. Yes, students. So first we have to understand that what is a direct speech and what is indirect speech. Okay. So whenever we speak or we narrate something, so there are two ways to speak. Okay. So when we speak something directly, that is called direct speech, and when we change the sentence, that is called, means the meaning will be same but we have to change the sentence, that is called indirect speech. For example, how we are going to identify that this is direct speech? There are two ways, that after reporting verb. So what is reporting verb? You can see here, this is reporting verb. Okay, she said, this is reporting verb. So we will find a comma after reporting verb and then the reported speech will start. So the reported speech is the remaining sentence, what the person is saying, that she said I have passed the examination. So this reported speech is closed, okay, or is covered with inverted commas. Here you can see these are inverted commas, okay, with arrows, you can understand. So this is how we can identify that this is direct speech. And when we change this direct speech into indirect one, so we remove these commas or inverted commas, as well as we have to change the tense. According to the tense, we have to change the reported speech. Okay, so step by step I will tell you. Here this sentence, like she said I have passed the examination, have passed is present perfect tense. Okay, students, you have to revise your tenses once again to do direct indirect speeches. Okay, so I have passed, so present perfect will be changing into past perfect. So here, and one more thing I have to tell you, that the pronoun of that reported speech will be changing according to the subject of the reported verb. So here she said that I have passed the examination. It means she said about herself that she had passed the examination. So here you can see the sentence I'm showing you, that this one, she said that she had passed the examination. So student, we have changed this one. One more thing I would like to tell you, please be attentive, that we put that after changing the speech into indirect one. Okay, that is a conjunction. Okay, so when we are going to remove the commas, we will put that to complete the sentence, and at the end we will put full stop. So this is how we have to change certain sentences, and especially according to the tense. Okay, but there are some other rules of changing. For example, if the reported verb is written in present form or is written in future form or future tense, so the reported means speech will be same. Okay, let me show you the some example. See the rules. Here you can see the principal says. In the previous sentence on page number 97, I showed you that here it was written said, but here it is written says. So students, says will remain says, and we will remove the commas as I told you, and the tense will not change. Like, okay, Mohan is an intelligent, okay, student, like that. For example, see the another sentence, this one, Mohan will say means future tense, simple future, that I have finished my homework. Apart from changing the pronoun, we are not supposed to change what, the verb here. I'm talking about reported speech. So see, you can see here, Mohan will say that I means Mohan is talking about himself. So here we will use he, has, because with he we can't use have. This is singular pronoun. So what we will use here, has finished my homework. So it will be converting into his homework. Okay. So likewise we have to change the tense. So please now keep this thing in your mind, that whenever you are going to have present form in the reported verb and future form, present simple future in the reported verb, you don't have to change the tense. All right, now come to the another part. For example, there is a chart on the same page. You have to learn this one, that simple present will be changing simple past. Okay, then simple past will be changing into past perfect. Here you can see. Okay, then past perfect or past continuous will be changing into past perfect continuous. All right, and past perfect will remain the same. Okay, so these are the rules. Now same we can follow, like if simple present is there, we will use simple past when we are going to change the reported speech, and simple sorry, present continuous will be changing into past continuous. Okay, so likewise we have to change this one. Now if we have let me show you the page first. See the next page. Here it is written, for example, my neighbor said that my neighbor said, comma, inverted commas, the dog died in the night. Okay, so here died is what? Simple past, second form. So the my neighbor said that the dog had died in the night, means we have to change it into past perfect. Okay, same likewise, for example, I was reading the newspaper, means was reading, past continuous will be changing into past perfect continuous, means he had been reading the newspaper. Likewise, okay, these are the examples. Now one more thing is there. For example, modals are there. Okay, like would, should. So these modals will be changing into, for example, will, shall, can, may will be changing into would, should, could, might. Okay, you have to be very careful while changing certain models. For example, here you can see, she said I will sing a song. This sentence you can see. So she said that she would sing a song. Okay, will be changing into would, but in which condition? When we have what? Reported verb. In which form? In second form, said. Okay, in past tense. Okay, now come to the next page. Next all are of all examples are of models. Next one you can see, whenever we have any universal truth, habitual action or proverb, what we have to do? We don't have to change the reported speech, this one. For example, that the earth, the teacher said, a comma, inverted comma, the earth revolves around the sun. It is a universal truth, so we are not supposed to change this one. The teacher said that the earth revolves around the sun, means we just only have to put that here. That is the conjunction I told you. Apart from that, nowhere you, means no sentence you have to change if it is a universal truth, a habitual action or a proverb. Okay, next, proverb means, like, let me show you, like honesty is the best policy is a proverb, so we don't have to change this one. Okay, next some of the sentences, like personal pronoun, how we have to change. If I'm talking about myself, so I will put I. Okay, if I'm talking about somebody else, okay, so what we will use? He or she, according to the subject. Okay, this you have to keep in your mind. And some words, for example, these are the words, word expressing nearest means nearness. For example, ago, here, or last night, next week. Ago will be changing into before. Okay, here will be changing into there. This also you all have to keep in your mind. Okay, don't learn this one, but understand that tomorrow will be changing into the next day, tonight will be changing that night, and yesterday will be changing into the previous day. So we have to be very careful while making the direct indirect, means direct, from direct to indirect speech. Okay, now turn the page. Now questions. Whenever we are going to ask a question, for example, see this one. Sushma said to me, okay, is your father a businessman? It means Sushma asked question, no? So Sushma asked me if, because she was not sure, so we are supposed to put here if. instead of that, if my father was a businessman. Okay, understood? If my father was a businessman. Again, he said to me, where are you going? So he asked me where I was going. Don't put question mark here while making the indirect speech. Okay, next one is when and how we are going to put commands and request. For example, if somebody is asking something in different way, okay, in a requesting way, or if somebody is advising, so you can understand by reading the sentence. Okay, or if somebody is ordering, let me show you how we are going to change this one, how we are going to understand. See, it depends on the post. For example, the manager said to the secretary, type this letter. Obviously the manager is at that particular post that he or she can order to the secretary, like the manager ordered the secretary to type that letter. Okay, here no need to change the tense because tense is not there. What we have to change here, only this will be changing into that. Next one is my mother said to her, the mother said to her daughter, please help me. It means the mother requested her daughter to help her. Me will be changing into her because this is said by the mother. Okay, this is how we have to complete this one. Now exclamations one, whenever we are going to have exclamation sign, there also we have to use exclaimed, as well as whenever there will be happiness, so exclaimed with joy, and whenever there will be sadness, for example alas we are going to use, or hurrah or bravo, so we will use applaud, applauded, okay, or regretted, or exclaimed with sorrow. So that I will tell you when we are going to do the exercises. Okay, now come to exercise number A. It is very easy, you will be understanding, don't worry. For see the first exercise, he says, I have watched this film. So he says means the tense will not changed. Okay, the tense will not be changed. Okay, so here you can see he says that he has. Why he has? Because we can't put have with he has watched this film. Okay, next one is, they said to me, your cooking is excellent. Okay, so they told me that my cooking was excellent. Okay, next, the principal said these students were making a noise. So the principal said, one more thing I would like to tell you students, said to will be converting into told here. Okay, and if simple said is written, suppose, so we will put said only and then we will put that. Okay, so the principal said that those students, these will be converted into those students were making is past continuous tense, so we have to change it into past perfect continuous, that those students had been making a noise. Okay, likewise we have to change this. Next sentence, my sister said I stood first in the examination. So my sister said that she had stood first in the examination. Next fifth sentence, she said I cannot wait for you anymore. So she said that she could not wait for me, means for you means for me anymore. Next exercise B, he said to me, what is your name? So he asked me, I told you no, whenever question is there we have to put asked me what my name was. Next question is, she said to us, okay, where do you live? So she asked us where we lived. Next, he said to me, why do you not drink tea? So he asked me why I did not, do will be converted into did not drink tea. Next one is, the teacher said to the students, are you learning your lessons? So the teacher asked the students if, here we are not going to put that, if, because teacher is not sure whether they are learning or not. So if they were learning their lessons. Next one is, she said to me, can you lift this box? So she asked me if I could lift that box. Here we will change this into that. Okay. Now come to exercise number C. he said to the students, complete your homework. So he ordered the students to complete their homework. Next one is, the gardener said to the children, do not pluck flowers. So the gardener told. Here no order. Politely he said to the means to children, but here said to is written, so we will convert it to told. Told the children not to pluck flowers. Okay, we will remove do from here. Next one is, the manager said to the secretary, type this letter immediately. So the manager told the secretary. Okay, here students, you can even put ordered also, and told is also correct. So the manager ordered or told the secretary to type that letter immediately. Okay, next one is, he said to the people, sit down. Here we have to use by all means ordered only. He ordered the people to sit down. Next one is, my father said to me, bring me a glass of water. So my father asked me. Father cannot give you, order. So cannot give you an order. So what do you have to write here? My father asked me to bring him a glass of water. Next, exercise D. She said, what a beautiful doll it is. So these are exclamatory sentences. So she exclaimed with joy because she is praising that doll. Okay, that the doll was very beautiful. Next one is, he said how foolish they were. He regretted, means they were very upset, whatever they did, so they were fool that time. In that sense this sentence is meant. So he regretted that they were very foolish. Next, the captain said, bravo, you played well. So the captain applauded. Applauded means when you are very happy for somebody's performance. So the captain applauded them. What? Saying that they had played well. Next one is, he said, hurrah, we have passed in the examination. So he exclaimed with joy that they had passed in the examination. Next, last sentence, they said, alas, we are ruined. It means they are, very upset. So they exclaimed with sorrow that they were ruined. Okay, so students, please complete your work, revise this chapter. If you have any query, discuss your whatever problem you are having in your live classes. Okay, and you can write in the comment section also. And please be very attentive whenever you are completing your work or whenever you are studying any topic or any chapter. Okay, till then, take care and keep studying.